1, 2, 3, 4, throw up the fives.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa! This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Football on the horizon here at Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Seattle Seahawks and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Not a lot of undefeated clubs left after 3 weeks, and we're going to have one fewer in a little bit. We're off in a battle of 3-0 teams. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. First to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
To Justin Jefferson. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running for it here with Hubbard. No one around. He's got space. Hits the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Easy.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. Xavier Worthy. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically.
Slow snap, and they're in to block it.
Hey, Kate, how many times over the years have you seen an extra point miss like that? And you see the cameras pan over to, I don't know, Peyton Manning sitting on a bench, and the look of disgust he has, knowing the offense just drove down the field, did their job, and what should be an automatic and a given in this league turns out to get blocked.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, 43.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. Oh, this big guy is moving. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Here's Genty. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Hey, color. Yellow. I'm going, Eddie. Strike.
Here's another for him. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Butker to try the point after. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
That's the score. Chiefs 13. Seahawks 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now Herbert. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Herbert back to throw. Has some room to work. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks find their way to 6. Cooper Kupp the touchdown.
Evan McPherson for the expert.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They give left side to Genty. Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's out to just a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Right. Here, there's a line, right? 15. Yellow. 15. Hey, 15. Hey, 57. Right side.
Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
It's a screen play to Genty. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. We've got 14-13 on the board. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Genty from the gun. Space to the left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, if I know running backs, Kate, I think I do after all these years, this is not a want the next touch. This is a need, a demand for the next touch. Go get that fruit from that seed that you just planted at the 1.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
15. Let's go, Lou, 80. Yellow.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Offense up to the line fast. Genty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs push their lead to 6. On now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing on first is Herbert. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
When you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Let's go, Luke. Hey, Ripley. Nice hit.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. Give him 30 yards on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, yellow. Oh, yeah. Attack! Nice hit.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the bunker. And he's taken down at the 30. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
First down.
Let's go, Lou, lady.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
43. Yellow. Hey, 57, color. What's that?
Back now, pressure on its way. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackle is at the 20. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
First
Yellow.
down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Dump off caught by his back. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Setting up the running back screen. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On 3rd down, Genty. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs push their lead to 6. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Brought in by his back here is Shenty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Chiefs with work to do on 2nd and 12.
Line 8! Line 80! Hey, 57, 57!
Here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
All right, we'll call that one a drop. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack. He's also denied a gain of any kind.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Yellow, yellow! Russell, line 80! Watch out!
Here's Mahomes now. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Seahawks with Torrey Horton back deep to return this. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's caught by Hubbard. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Herbert and a throw on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points. Because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line.
13-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Throwing is Mahomes. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
All right, they're only going to have enough time for 1 more snap here before we reach halftime.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go. Set. 5-9. Lion. Set.
Looking to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 49.
They go right back to Etienne. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, 57. Yellow.
Here's 2nd and 14. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Hey, 57 color.
Back to throw Mahomes. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And they could really use a good one here. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there. Before he winds up out of bounds.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They put a receiver in motion right. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Buys time, rolling right. It connects down the sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 16 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Herbert with a blitz coming. No one open, so he checks this to another county.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Herbert from the gun. Connecting on the slant. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's a give to Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
43.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. Screen play to Genty. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Working quickly here.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow. My side.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second down now, 7 to go. ETN again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Coming left is Genty. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
The tackle by Derek Hall. Brought down back at the 27.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Come on. Set. Craft always.
Good running here. He's across the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Seahawks 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Copy.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Connects with Hubbard. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. They motion Kump over right. Here's Herbert, first and 10. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Options are open here. It's second and inches. They kick the running back in motion. Herbert to throw once more. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a 21-yard gain. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All right, all set up now. First and 10. From the red zone now. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Chiefs have it after forcing his fourth INT of the day. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Second and 6 coming up here. Again to Jency. Room to work at the 35. And he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Really, two elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number one, you got to sell it. Right? You really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that running.
And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs close to beginning the year 4-0. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Come on, ready.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. On 4th down, it's the veteran Tress Way who's out for the punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Begins his return at the 16. He gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. To the left and pulled in by Cobb. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 3. Next on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Herbert again. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10, got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down.
Let's go.
Herbert throwing again. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And now it's 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
It's Herbert once more. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
21. Count. Go.
Throwing now. That one is caught. Horton has it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Hurry-up offense now as time runs down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Seahawks trim the deficit down to 5.
Seahawks 28.
As we approach the final half minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. I think the Seahawks got that one back. Yes, they did! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. The Chiefs in a victory formation here as they take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in, just as that knee goes down.
Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better